In order to truly understand a product, you have to taste it, ideally in its most pure and unadulterated form. So, after learning how old New Orleans rum was made, I joined Ben Gersh, general manager at Celebration Distillation, in the tasting room. Can you tell me a little bit more about the rums?
Sure, and I guess this is where we really get to have our fun and see what everything's about. We make 3.5 kinds of rum here. The first in our line of rums is our white rum. We know that 99% of people out there aren't going to go and say, you know what, here is a white rum, I'm going to drink this straight on the rocks, or even, neat the way we're going to do it right here. But as I pour this and we taste this, what I want us to think about is that, you know what, we went through our process, and this flavor that comes through here is our process. For every 500 gallons of my distillate, we had 2 cups of vanilla. So all these really big, rich caramel and these toffee notes that you're coming through here are all through the process again.
And this is white because it's not barrel aged at this point.
Correct. This is, in essence, straight from our still. We see it go through our filtration system, and we simply bring it to proof. Bring it to proof is a fancy way of saying watering it down. And from there, we go into our aged product.
This is a 3-year-old?
It's a combination of 3-, 4-, and 5-year-old rum. The laws are that the youngest age has to be listed on the bottle, and this is a fantastic sipping rum. This is something we're really proud of, where you don't need to mix it in a drink. There doesn't need to be an umbrella. Just pour it and enjoy. And you get those really big bourbon flavors from these barrels.
This is a much smoother, mellower.
It is, and it's much more finished, much more rounded off.
Kind of leathery almost. Yeah.
It is, and you get those, again, that big bourbon flavor followed by this really rich molasses, and it's all because of the barrels. And now, the next one we're going to go into is our spiced rum. Typically, spiced rum has had a very negative connotation to it. It's been, you've taken bad rum and you flavor it because it's bad rum. We have been very fortunate and have hoped that when we taste this now that you see that this isn't a bad rum. This is actually all natural ingredients. We actually have our flavor profile right here. We actually don't go and use essence of this and color of that. We've got some chicory in here, a very, very New Orleans ingredient. Usually drink that with your coffee and your beignets. Cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, and there's actually a little bit of cayenne in here. And we've been very fortunate to win, award after award with this for the 2nd year in a row. The Beverage Tasting Institute has rated us the highest spicer flavored rum in the market.
Ben's final and most special rum, a 10-year reserve, is truly a tribute to the spirit of New Orleans.
A big part of us coming back after the storm was not just us coming back because this was a business. It was really, we thought, here's another way to put New Orleans in front of the world's face. After we had to come and deal with all the mess with the barrels, we realized that we had some barrels that were 10 years old. So we decided to combine all these and make a very special 10-year reserve. This is something that we only sell through the distillery, but this here is very special to us, and there's a lot of care taken. We hand dip each of these bottles, and this really is about us moving forward and kind of remembering our past at the same time. When you taste this, it drinks almost like a scotch. It really is something special that we really like to share, and people that come here really get excited about this, and taking away not just our rum, but experience of the distillery and something really special that they think about New Orleans. And that is what we really do here. As much as we love making our rum and excited about our product, we're really about being part of New Orleans and being part of New Orleans coming back. To that,
cheers.
Indeed.
Oh wow, that's really good. New Orleans in a glass.